In the darkness of slavery, one light shone brightly, one woman moved silently through the shadows guided by stars, and the hope of freedom. Harriet Tubman, born into chains yet destined for courage, understood that bravery is not the absence of fear but the triumph of will. Her childhood was shaped by toil, oppression, and the relentless cruelty of bondage. Every day she witnessed suffering, every day she felt the weight of injustice pressing down upon herself and her family, yet within her burned a quiet determination, a deep resolve to claim her liberty and to bring others with her. The nights were long, the forests dark, and the rivers cold, yet Harriet ran. Her body carried the marks of labor and pain, but her spirit was unbroken. Each step she took was an act of defiance, each breath she drew a silent prayer. Her mind mapped the paths, the stars became her guide, and faith her constant companion. The first escape was perilous, her heart pounding, her ears straining for every sound, yet she pressed forward toward a freedom that seemed both distant and inevitable. Harriet understood that freedom is never given, it is seized, and protected it is won through courage, sacrifice, and the relentless refusal to yield. She crossed rivers, waded through swamps, and navigated dense forests, the dangers of capture lurking in every shadow, yet each journey strengthened her resolve. Each successful escape reinforced her belief that she could be a guide, a protector, and a beacon for those still trapped in bondage. Returning again and again, she led countless men, women, and children through hidden paths and secret networks. Her knowledge of the terrain, her ability to move silently, and her unwavering determination made her a living map through the Underground Railroad. Each house, each safe refuge, each whisper of caution was a lifeline. Every life she saved a testament to her bravery. Her name became legend, whispered in fear and hope in the quarters and plantations across the South. She was the conductor, the fearless guide, the harbinger of liberty. The dangers were constant. Bounty hunters, slave catchers, and informants lurked at every turn, yet Harriet's courage never wavered. She carried the hopes and lives of the enslaved on her shoulders. Her quiet determination outshone fear. With every successful journey she became more than a rescuer, she became a symbol, a legend, a light in the darkness. Her courage inspired others to act, to resist, to hope, to dream of freedom, even when the night seemed endless. Her life was a series of calculated risks, each mission meticulously planned, every detail considered, from timing to navigation to the welfare of those she guided. Her faith guided her, and her intuition protected her. She moved with purpose through the night, the stars above her map, the moon her silent companion. Her footsteps carried the promise of liberty, and the conviction that no chain could bind the human spirit if courage and faith were steadfast. Through the years, Harriet Tubman rescued scores of individuals, leading them from the depths of slavery to the promise of freedom. Her actions were deliberate, brave, and visionary. She understood that each life saved was a ripple that would extend through generations. Each person freed was a testament to the power of unwavering resolve. Her courage was contagious, inspiring others to take risks, to fight injustice, to believe in the impossible. Harriet's bravery did not end with the Underground Railroad. She served as a scout, spy, and nurse during the Civil War, providing critical intelligence and support for the Union Army. Her courage extended beyond her personal quest for freedom. She fought for a broader cause, for justice, liberty, and equality. She faced gunfire, disease, and exhaustion, yet her resolve never faltered. She exemplified the principle that true courage is consistent, unwavering, and committed to a greater purpose. Her story teaches that freedom requires both action and sacrifice, that courage is measured not by absence of fear but by willingness to act despite it, that one individual can ignite hope, inspire movements, and reshape destinies. Her life whispers lessons of determination, resilience, and the enduring power of the human spirit. She reminds us that even in the darkest times, the light of one person can illuminate the path for many. Harriet Tubman's legacy is a testament to the fact that ordinary people can achieve extraordinary things when guided by principle and faith. Every step she took, every person she guided, every risk she assumed contributed to a larger story of resistance, defiance, and liberation. Her life demonstrates that courage is a choice repeated daily, a commitment to act when others may remain passive, and a refusal to accept injustice as inevitable. Her journeys through forests, rivers, and fields were both literal and symbolic, a passage from bondage to freedom, from fear to courage, from oppression to hope. Every life she touched carried forward the whisper of freedom, the echo of bravery, the enduring proof that one person's resolve can alter the course of history. She became a symbol not because she sought fame, but because her actions embodied the highest ideals of humanity, dignity, courage, and selflessness. As she guided others, Harriet faced the burden of responsibility, the fear of failure, and the ever-present threat of death, yet she pressed on, knowing that the lives she touched were worth every risk. Her leadership was quiet yet powerful, her presence commanding yet nurturing. Her bravery was an example of steadfastness, integrity, and moral clarity. She showed that true leadership emerges not from titles or authority but from commitment to justice and humanity. The Underground Railroad itself became more than a network of secret routes and safe houses. It became a symbol of resistance, resilience, and the power of community to act against oppression. Harriet's contributions amplified the courage of countless others, providing them with the knowledge, the confidence, and the hope to escape the chains of slavery. Her life illustrates that courage is rarely solitary, that acts of bravery inspire cooperation, trust, and collective action. Harriet Tubman's impact extends far beyond the lives she directly saved. Her story resonates through generations, inspiring activists, educators, leaders, and ordinary people to embrace the power of defiance, courage, and moral conviction. She demonstrates that freedom is not simply a destination, it is a journey of consistent choice, of repeated acts of courage, and the persistent refusal to accept injustice as inevitable. Her life reminds us that history is shaped not only by battles and legislation but by the quiet, courageous actions of individuals willing to risk everything for what is right, that one person can alter the trajectory of countless lives, and that steadfast determination can leave an enduring legacy across centuries. Her courage whispers to all who face oppression, reminding them that resilience, perseverance, and faith can overcome the gravest of obstacles. In reflecting on her life, we see that courage is measured not by accolades or recognition but by the willingness to act when circumstances are dire. Her legacy teaches us that bravery is often quiet, patient, and deliberate, that freedom is won through persistence, sacrifice, and vision, and that one person's resolve can inspire collective action to reshape the world. She moved not for herself alone but for generations yet unborn, providing a template of courage that continues to guide and inspire. Harriet Tubman's footsteps echo across history, each one a testament to unwavering resolve, each act of defiance a beacon of hope. She teaches us that fear can be overcome by commitment, that oppression can be challenged by courage, and that ordinary people can create extraordinary change through steadfast belief in justice. Her life reminds us that the most profound revolutions often begin quietly, and that even the smallest acts of bravery can ripple through time, affecting countless lives. Her courage continues to inspire movements for justice, equality, and human rights around the world. Her legacy whispers to every individual that the path to freedom and dignity is navigated through bravery and moral conviction, that every choice to act with courage builds a bridge to a better world, and that persistence in the face of fear creates a legacy that cannot be erased by time. Harriet Tubman reminds us that the human spirit is resilient, that determination and faith can overcome insurmountable odds, and that courage is the seed from which freedom grows. Her life is a beacon for those seeking justice, for those fighting oppression, for those daring to believe that change is possible, and that one person can indeed guide many from darkness into light. Every river she crossed, every forest she traversed, every life she guided forward speaks of a legacy carved by courage, by action, and by unyielding resolve. Her story encourages us to embrace our own potential for bravery, to act in the face of injustice, and to recognize that true leadership is measured by the impact of one's deeds on the lives of others. Harriet Tubman walked so others could run, she acted so others could rise, she lived so that freedom could endure. Her life whispers courage, her actions speak volumes. Her legacy endures forever in the quiet of night, in the heart of danger, in the stillness before dawn. We hear her footsteps, her resolve, and her unwavering call for freedom. Her story teaches us that liberty is never surrendered without resistance, that courage is timeless, and that one person willing to lead with bravery can inspire a movement that changes the course of history.